Hey Cancer, welcome. I am Meredith and I am here with a message for making the most of Mercury retrograde for your sign. I know it's been a while since we've done a reading like this, and I felt very moved, felt very called to do a reading for all the signs. So why not make the most of Mercury retrograde? At the time of this reading, it is Friday, the 21st of April 2023. We just had a big new moon solar eclipse yesterday, and Mercury has gone retrograde officially today, and that will it will remain so until the 14th of May. So we're using the Witch's Tarot to tune into what's up for Cancer, how to make the most of Mercury retrograde for Cancer. And we've got the Sun and the Moon both in Taurus at this time. Let's check out your cards. So Mercury retrograde, according to Tarot, how can you engage your highest and greatest potentials? Your first card is Two of Wands. Stepping through a gateway into a whole new world of opportunity. This is really sweet. This is a theme that's coming out of the daily messages right now. So you are absolutely on this wavelength yourself. And as I'm looking at the card, I feel good momentum, good motivation and drive to take steps in a direction that's really important to you. I feel intuitively that you have a destination in mind here with this Two of Wands, and I'm also feeling that a lot of preparation has gone into taking the steps that are now before you. And there's a feeling here that Mercury retrograde is creating a pathway for you. And I know that most people don't think of retrogrades in terms of making things simpler or easier. We usually hear the opposite. Oh, this planet's in retrograde, so these are the challenges. My sense of it is that when some of these planets go retrograde, like when Saturn was retrograde, some of the pressure was off, you know. Saturn being a great taskmaster with its energy bearing down on us, right? So imagine when it goes retrograde, some of that bearing down lifts off and there's freedom of movement. And that's what I'm feeling in this Mercury retrograde specifically for you. You actually feel the freedom to make moves, take actions in a direction that is fulfilling to you. The atmosphere is charged in such a way to support you. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you can actually invest in something that's growing. So, you know, it's very similar to knowing when it's time to plant a seed, you know, in a planting season to get your garden growing and thriving by July. You need to be taking action in the now. That's what this feels like. You finally see the doorway or the light at the end of a tunnel that calls out to you and encourages you to step in that direction. And I'm feeling like you do that without any kind of hesitation. Then we have the Five of Pentacles, right? There's a bit of a barren landscape there. It doesn't look welcoming. It doesn't look warm or comfortable. And I feel as I'm looking at this card, like you had to get agitated and uncomfortable enough to take a step, to be able to notice when this doorway of opportunity opened for you. And I'm sensing here with the page that maybe you're taking some tentative steps. It's possible as well that some of the signs that you're seeing and perceiving feel tentative to you as well. Though it's tentative or not, it feels way better than the Five of Pentacles. You are ready for change. That's what I'm getting here. Wow, look at this. Your next set, two cards. First is the Six of Pentacles. You were holding space for fair and equitable energy exchange between yourself and the universe, between yourself and the vision you've been holding for this Two of Wands opportunity to even appear. So while you may not have all of the answers and you might not have all of your ducks in a row, it feels like The energies are really balanced with this Six of Pentacles, and know that this is the card about generosity and reciprocity. So what you give, you will receive. Interesting. Oh my goodness. And look, it comes with the Chariot, and this Chariot is in motion, and this is the major arcana card for Cancer. So as I said over here, you've got motivation, you've got some momentum that's being opened up for you in this unique atmosphere from coming through the solar eclipse that we had yesterday, in a new moon and a brand new Mercury retrograde. You actually have a pathway that feels fair, that feels easy, that feels like give and receive, that you can be met right where you are, right where you stand, because you've stepped out of this discomfort here on the Five of Pentacles. Something in your landscape desperately needed to change. It needed to defrost and thaw and come into a warming season. And here we are. Next we have, look at that, the Hanged Man, a new view. I actually feel here as I look at this card, some of you are going to be literally looking at a new view. Some of you are moving house. So you have a completely different perspective from which to view the world. And gosh, one of the most important Cancerian people in my life, this message fits her to a T at the moment. So rock on, go for it. This is also taking some of the swift moving energy from the Chariot that could potentially become unstable in its swiftness and bringing stability to it, which is also a gift of the fives. Fives are the most unstable number in tarot, meaning we're on an unstable foundation, so to speak, or there are unstable circumstances. The gift of that is that change is required to bring stability. So when we have this great momentum with the Chariot here in this divine reciprocity atmosphere of the Six of Coins, we're then stabilized by the pause here with the Hanged Man, gaining enlightenment, taking a pause from the action to really tune into your inner knowing and listening to your inner voice. Beautiful, beautiful message there. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck, what's coming out of the unseen for you in this retrograde. The Magician. That's the universe moving heaven and earth for you. Literally, as above, so below, making your dreams a reality, bringing what is in the ether to the earthly tangible. And then, yeah, a divine gifting here. The Four of Cups, so often considered a card of apathy. I feel it is a card of counting one's blessings, having a moment to savor all of the goodness in your world. And because you're occupying that state of being, there is an unseen blessing coming your way off the Four of Cups here. And we're witnessing that with the Magician. These are two great cards to have off the bottom of the deck. So you take the first tentative steps that you need to take in this Page of Pentacles, investing in what grows type of energy through the gateway of the Two of Wands, and make your dreams come true in a very stable way after a period of life experience that has felt uncomfortable, kind of cold, not supportive, and wearisome. You stabilize yourself by taking steps in this direction off of this five, and you get swift, quick momentum. You are met, and met very well. You are met fairly and equitably where you stand in the Chariot's energy, because you have garnered your gains and you are pausing to listen to your inner knowing and your own inner enlightenment. So we're going to do some different cards. We're going to see what your tea leaves. Check that deck out. It's really big. I think there's like 200 cards, but these are tea leaf fortune cards. So Cancer, what do your tea leaves have to say to you? What do you most need to know? Oh, we got a timing card, July, which happens to be part of Cancer's season. And we need another one. This is sweet. We have hammock. And the message there is taking a vacation. Oh, taking a vacation physically or mentally. I think one more. That may be your new view off the Hanged Man too, the view from your hammock. Where are you going to hang that? Okay. Last one of these, we have angel. Spiritual guidance, protection. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. You're on a divine pathway. The universe has lined that up for you here with the Two of Wands. So something about the month of July, maybe your birthday. It may be when some events come to fulfillment based on the steps you take today. Here in this Two of Wands, the enlightenment that you have in the now. And this brings you great ease, relaxation, like being on vacation. I feel a great sense of relief, and your guides, angels, and ancestors are watching over you, as well as the universe itself. All right. I pre-shuffled the next two decks. Message for Cancer from the Whispers of Love deck. What does love have to say? How is love loving you right now? And you have like attracts like. We had that message here in your cards already. You're being met where you are. Six of Coins, Magician, bringing heaven to earth. Wow. If you are longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. That confirms that Six of Coins so beautifully, doesn't it? So what you give is what you receive. From a Spirit Animal Oracle deck, your spirit animal for the retrograde is Lynx, keeper of secrets. Interesting. Take time out from the world. Be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. Oh my goodness, I said that over here too. On your Hanged Man. Trust what you know. Trust your inner voice. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. I believe that. Thank you, Cancer. Enjoy your Mercury retrograde. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do check out the daily readings here on the channel. Namaste. Blessings to you.